Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Need to tell the flaming fisk.
Left. Maybe a little one, but you.
Watch your back.
I can keep going a little longer now.
How delicious. Just like Baldur.
What to do?
Got somewhere better to go. What can I do for you, my friend?
My face protects me.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Sing the song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three Doded assailed his port, transformed he fell there.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
12, 13, 14. Oh, rats, I'm short. What about a Lanthony's candle? Would you throw one of them?
Have you seen the size of a Lanthony's candle?
Have you seen the size of a steel one, Jack? It's all here in the pool.
But you have to pay me.
There's no time to waste.
Defender of the people.
Direct me. This will come in handy.
The pride of the gate.
And these things have stayed interesting. Oh, I have the magic touch. ready and willing. Never a dull moment.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good, lurching this way and that. Walking funny isn't a
Little found forks gutted. Didn't see it happen more, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry. I want to go home.
It's a fist. You might blow them up.
Bet you a million the Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
The lower cities are bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way. No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
You're certain Figueroa's is in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain. Optimistic.
That might be worth a look.
There is work to do.
A long way to go still.
The pride of the gate.
Fire and death. Is this what this city is coming to? Or is this always what it's been?
Dribble's arm, it must be. Unless there's been a rash of clown murders I'm not aware of.
I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
What's that?
Left. Down the stairs. And... oh, what's the other stair?
Yes?
Grotesque spectacle. What mind would take pleasure from this? Looking magical, as always. Dribble's limbs. I always knew clowns were armless.
Let's talk.
Still breathing, despite everything. A couple turns should do it.
Defender of the people.
I've got a long road ahead.
Why don't we just retry?
You're certain figurines is in this part of town.
Same certain, just...
They're lost, aren't we?
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible. It will roll for this.
All the lies they're publishing, I mean.
Not a lot, unless you want to set fire to the Baldur's Mouth Gazette headquarters.
If this lot have got a problem with the Gazette, they should take it up with the editor, not make a scene in the streets.
Well,
Baldur's Gate's never going to be safe with the Absolute out there. Why would the Gazette lie to an entire city?
No. No, a bit too far. Mr. Needham.
No point reading the Gazette. You might as well be reading the walls of a tavern privy.
Nowhere's safe anymore, no matter how many steel watchers Lord Gortash tries to jam down our throats.
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
I need to do something heroic. That'll get their attention.
You could start by standing on a ladder.
God's damned hypocrite! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Floric, what do you want about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Floric,
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravengard's treacherous spawn.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall. The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
Yet I came through. I did what was right. You butchered Alder like the devils you are.
Floric, I am my father's son. You know me. Will you really trust the word of a devil over mine? I swear I did everything I could to save him. I swear it by all I hold dear.
At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Will, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that, should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city faced countless threats, but the Baldurians overcame them all. There was never any need to call upon the worm. But this time, things are different. This is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. Your father was right. We need Unsor's help. With him gone, the worm's awakening now falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. Let's awaken the worm and take back the city.
Ravengard's blood courses through your veins. Your father would be proud. I will go and assemble any allies I can find. When the battle horns call, we'll stand ready. Unleash the worm, Will. Let his tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. Good luck.
I was joking. You really aren't that interesting.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Floric saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. I do, and so did my father. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
Only if it's to review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
I dress well. Budget?
Look! It's so pretty.
Get this tin piss pot out of my face!
Stand up.
Let me back in. I'll bring Loroakin out here, you tin tube. You tell Loroakin I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Loroakin, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Loroakin said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring him back. But I can make Loroakin cough up. Especially if you found the relic. Anathema! Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
Look, Mum, look! It's so pretty!
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
Apparently, Leroican can.
If I were a lava elemental, I'd get a job in a restaurant.
Would you now?
No. Because I could cook food right on my body, so I wouldn't even need oven.
You! What are you doing here? This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Leroican is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way.
Lucky escape, given Leroican's reputation. He'd have little of value to teach you.
Cal thought this would be everything I wanted. He always was an optimist. But never mind that. What can I do for you? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold the Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with. Hope you found what you're looking for.
Many things, I suppose. Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate.
Chocolate? I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though. If I were a lava elemental...
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
They think it's very funny.
A bookseller.
You're after nothing but the best.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
Domestic tasks that are, quite frankly, beneath me.
Oh, they ex. Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
It must have some sort of merit. Social sundry stocks, I suppose. Well, at least they seem to use the... You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk. Nonsense. What's an issue of Baldur's Mouth Gazette doing in here? Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
Even lava elemental is made of fire. What am I made of?
Many things, I suppose. Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate.
Find what you're looking for?
Chocolate?
No, I did not find what I'm looking
Darling.
I'm sure there's gold somewhere. No, whatever lies, we just wait there and see copies of this. Why aren't they rationing it?
Might want to be careful. I've heard he's not really one for customer service.
What we do in the meantime? Just in case you happen to lose.
I'd get a job in a restaurant.
Would you now?
I could cook
There's a
food
sign
right
copy.
on my body, so I wouldn't even
By
need to
Baldur
have
get up himself. How delightful! I simply must have it.
Too late for that.
Oh,
You might have a bit of that catnip decoction left. As long as Lord Portash hasn't gotten into it.
I really
Apparently,
wish you
Naroa
had.
can.
It feels a little... I just think we should... Party cooking. What's that doing? It must have some sort of merit. Well, at least they seem to use the...
I'm your mother.
This is ludicrous. My complaints will be heard.
Oh, wow. I just think there's not much very funny. The absolutes make
Well, you're wrong.
If you're bored and I'm wrong, where can we
Madness.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Madness.
It's not as if you're
Next to stop panic-buying parchment.
I shouldn't have to wait until I've got nothing left. I need to be prepared.
What is that doing in here? Why is it damp?
Let's talk.
Where it belongs. Gods, the shelves are practically pink.
Literature department. Can I help you? Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lerokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carsus are best left unread. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to stimulate most.
Sorcerer's Sundry stocks it.
How can I help you? What would you like to know? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the necromancy of Thay in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Sealy court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fey Pantheon might have revealed? Oh, incredible. You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare.
Talona may prefer to whisper, but it's her silence now speaking volumes. These books will never be for sale.